Hello, it's Jenfie-Lou from Stampin Up here. I just wanted to do a quick Facebook Live tonight because I received a message from one of my customers earlier this week about an order that she'd placed for her new ink pads, and it made me realise something that I probably take for granted really, because I've been doing this for a while now, and it was just what to do when you get an ink pad. Because they're quite different to normal ink pads. So I just wanted to do a quick video just to show you the differences and try and explain a little bit about why they're different and what I do when I receive my ink pads. So I've tried not to do it with all of these, just so that I had some to show you tonight. So we've got our new, our brand new ink colours. So I've opened 2 of the 5, which I'm quite impressed by because, you know, they came yesterday, so to have not opened them all yet I'm doing quite well. But I just wanted to show you the difference in style. So normal ink pads that you receive, if you get an ink pad from the shop, it tends to come with a lid that comes off and the ink pad is just on the base. You might find that they tend to dry out quite quickly, and that is because all of the ink sits at the bottom of the ink pad, and you tend to store them that way up, so the lid on top and then the ink pad on the bottom. So the thing that's different about a Stampin' Up ink pads is that they open up like a compact. So that was the first thing really, how to open them. So it's got a little nick on one side. Just lift up like you're opening a compact or a book, and then you just slide it through and push it so it clicks into place, and then it's ready for you to use. So as you can see, when it's stored upright, what is actually happening is the ink is staying on the surface because the ink pad itself is upside down. So all of the ink stays on that surface, which is ready for you then to use your stamps with. That's why when you're stamping, we do advise you to be really gentle with your stamps, and you don't have to push down, which you do find sometimes with old style ink pads when they're like this, because like I said, all the ink starts to sit at the bottom of your ink pad, so you feel like you have to really push down with your stamp to try and get a good ink coverage. So I tend to store my memento upside down like this, so that the ink stays on the top, like our Stampin' Up ink pads. So all the ink is on the top of your ink pad surface, so you have a really juicy ink pad straight away every time, and you only just need to tap a few times. So that's a little bit about the design and why they are like they are, how to open them. When they do come, they are quite stiff at first, so it takes a few times just to get them running smooth. The other thing I wanted to show you, now I'm going to do it with one of these, but I also wanted to show you with these. So let me open this one while we're here. Hi Donna, thank you for watching. And Elaine, hi Elaine, thank you for joining us. Hope you're both okay. It's been a glorious day again outside, so I've gone with Bumblebee because it suits the weather. Hi Linda, I can see you're watching as well, thank you. Good tip about the ink pads and storage. It is really good. They are really good style, really helpful. So when you get your ink pad and you take the wrapper off, on the bottom they have these 4 stickers. So there's one in English, French, German, Japanese, and then there's a blank one as well. So all I do, I don't like to waste any of them, so I actually use all of them. So you just peel off the backing, and then the English one I always stick on the front of my ink pad, just like so, so that when I've got that on my desk or when I've got that on my shelf, I can see exactly what colour it is without having to have a look at the main label. But then, like I say, I don't like to waste these, so I also stick the French and German ones on the top side, one on each side. I have thought that maybe it's so that I actually learn the names in the other languages, but I still don't know them. But again, it's just when it's open, then you can see the colour on the side. And then this Japanese one I do just stick on the back. I'm never sure whether I stick these on upside down or not though, being that I don't speak the language, but to me it's on there. So then I've got one on the front, one on both sides at the top, and then one on the back, and then there's the blank one left. So that one, if you open your ink pad, take this out. So this last piece goes in this little tray here. Now, can be a little bit fiddly, so you have to trial and error, but once you get it in there, push down, and then again when your ink pad is open, you've got the colour in front of you, so if you've got a couple of them open all at the same time, so this is partly as well why I've put the stickers on the top. If you've got them all open at the same time, they all look kind of similar because they're all a dark inked up ink pad, but you can see from these labels what colour ink pad they are. So it just tries to hopefully stop any accidents of you inking up on cinnamon cider and then you put it into the bumblebee and then you just end up in a right mess. So these are there to help you to try and avoid that. The other thing that I wanted to show you is, let me turn these over. So once you've labelled them all up, you're left with this piece underneath. So I've left it on both of these, but I've taken it off this one. So each of the ink pads has little notches in the top and little feet on the bottom. And these line up so that you can stack them. So it saves space, you can keep them on your desk and they're all together. But I just wanted to point out that this can cause some issues. So if I stack those and then just using gentle force with my finger, you can see that they slide off. I've taken it off this one, and if I put that on top and do the same thing, it's a lot less likely to move about. So if you can, I mean it does a little bit, but it's a lot less likely. I'm putting a lot more pressure on that to try and get that to move. Whereas with the label, it comes straight off. So if you can, gently peel off this label on the back. And I'd like to point out that is the first time I've ever got one of these labels off in full, first time. Normally there's always a little bit that then you're kind of picking at, but you know, it's the same with all labels, isn't it? So now when you do that, it's like I say, it's a lot less likely to move off those notches, so it stays a lot more secure when it's in your pile of ink pads. And with all your labels on the front, you can easily see what colour you want. You don't have to constantly lift them all up and see what colour you've got. You can just have them on your desk right there and you can see them all. If, like I say, if you take that sticker off the bottom, see if I can do it again. No. See, it always does this to me. So just pick away at those little bits as well, because they will still cause a little bit of movement on your pile. But if you can get them all off, they're a lot more sturdy. So yeah, so there you go. So that's the difference between normal ink pads and Stampin' Up ink pads. They also last a lot longer as well because they're really juicy, so If you are interested in any of our ink pads or any of our products, please do get in touch with me. If you are shopping online with me this month, our code is still valid until the 30th of June. So if you visit jenfie-lou.stampinup.net and click on shop now, when you check out, if you add that code to your basket, I will be able to send you a thank you card in the post, and this month I will also, I'm happy to say, be able to send you a free gift as well in July. So the more that code is used, the better, or the more free gifts I'm able to send out. So please pass it on to family and friends. If you've got any creative friends who might be interested, please do share with them as well. And just before I go as well, we've got a week left to sign up for the first Create with Jenfie-Lou Craft Club. So this is a new club that I'm offering from, it starts in July, but I need sign-ups by the 30th of June. So the first kit in the post will be part of the Whale of a Time suite from Stampin' Up. It's all under the sea, it's all colour coordinated. So there's two options. There's the kit only, which is the basic challenge kit, which will be £12 posted. That'll include a selection of the papers from the Whale of a Time suite. So I went through all of these products on my last Facebook Live when I did my unboxing, so you'll be able to see all of these close up and in detail. So it'll include one of each of the designs in the paper pack. It will include some of the Whale of a Time sequins. It'll include some of the ribbon, which is this gorgeous shimmer ribbon, and it'll include some other bits and bobs from me, some card bases, some die cut elements, lots of little nicks and knacks for you to use in your crafting. You'll be able to create whatever you want with those, and that's just £12 posted. But if you wanted to add the stamp set and also join us for a Zoom workshop, where I will take you through making 3 projects with the stamp set and the kit, then that will be included, and that's £30. So you'll get the same kit as the basic kit, but you'll also receive the stamp set, and you'll also get access to my workshop as well. That will be held on the 25th of July, and that is £30 all inclusive. If you are wanting to upgrade to a full pack of paper, a pack of sequins, a coordinating ink pad, or the bundle where you get the punch as well, that cuts out this little whale here, then they are available. Please message me for details of those if you are wanting to add those onto your kit. So if you do want to sign up, please send me a message or email me at jenfie-lou@gmail.com, and I'll be really happy to discuss that with you and get you signed up. So yeah, there's just some ink pad tips for you if you are new to Stampin' Up ink pads, or if you used them before and you just wanted to see what I do with them, just to get them labelled up and sturdy for you. So thank you very much for watching and for staying with me, and I will hopefully be back with another Facebook Live very soon. So keep an eye on my page, and have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye.